Good morning, sir. Today I'm gonna present about the future and option individual assignment. Okay. So what is contract for difference? CFD. A CFD is a popular form of derivative trading. It enables investors to speculate on the rising or falling prices of fast-moving global financial markets such as shares, indices, commodities, currencies, and treasuries. There are few risks involved when trading CFD. For example, counterparty is an individual or organization on the opposite side of a financial transaction. Counterparty risk is also known as credit risk. It is a risk that when counterparty cannot meet the demanded financial commitments set by the trade, thus there will be no value related with the underlying assets. For instance, if an investor purchased the shares worth of Rm 100 and few months later the share price is at 150. If the brokers goes bankrupt before the investor gets the profit, the investor could potentially lose all his profit. Another risk will be liquidity and gapping. Liquidity risk could be happen when there are insufficient exchanges being made in the market for an underlying asset and the trader's current contract could possibly become illiquid. The CFD provider may either decline to fill the threat or just consent to deal with it at an inferior price. While gapping is a risk occurs when the markets are closed. However, an open market can be affected as well when an unforeseen economic news that resulted trading orders close far from the desired threshold. Another risk will be market risk. In real life, even the professional trader will make a wrong move. Unforeseen information, changes in economic situations, and government policy can result in rapid changes. An adverse effect on the value of the underlying asset may cause the supplier to request a second margin payment. Moving on, I'm going to talk about the commodity that I have purchased. The price of the oil is regularly seen as one of the primary indicators of the soundness of the global economy. With a solid relationship between economic growth and the demand for oil. The reason I bought oil is due to the news that US President Trump ready to reimpose sanctions against Iran, which provides around 4% of the world's oil. The president backing out of its 2015 agreement that restricted Iran's nuclear ambitions. Numerous analysts looking forward to the oil prices to increase as Iran exports decline. Besides Iran, another main issue is the continued fall of Venezuela's oil industry. The mismanagement and underinvestment has led to the collapse of the oil output of Venezuela. I have purchased 100k barrels of oil at an opening rate at 70.50 and closed the position at 70.60 due to the fluctuations of oil market is very high even there is good news from the market. I have earned 39,000 in this position. Moving on, the forex that I have purchased is USD and Japan yen. The reason I bought USD and JPY pair is due to its market news that the pair is continue getting some positive traction through the Asia session, with bulls now looking at a move past the 110 handle. According to an analysis from Danske Bank, he stated that the USD and Japan yen pair is highly dependent with US bond yield and the US 10-year yield was increased in 16 May. Moreover, besides the dollar strengthening and rising interest rate in the US, the reason led to USD JPY pair rise is also due to the Bank of Japan keeping its loose monetary policy as it can have a boost in the market and increase in interest rate in US can lead to buying pressure in this market. Moving on with the indexes. The reason I bought Hong Kong 50 index is due to its market news that China offers US President Donald Trump in the trade talks. According to the news, Trump was offered by China a bundle of proposed purchase of American agriculture and energy products to reduce the US trade deficit by 200 billion a year. Moreover, the trade war between US and China was backed off and put on hold on imposing import tariff for both countries. I have earned RM 22,000 in this position. Lastly, is the shares. The reason I bought Alibaba shares is due to its strong market performance. According to Forbes, China has more than 500 million of white-collar class shoppers and it estimated will increase to 600 million by year 2022. This demographic growth has shifted China's retail industry into a $6 trillion business. Moreover, Alibaba Group holding Berhad has acquired Daraz, the leading online retailer in Pakistan. It can increase their revenue as Daraz serves about 460 million people, which most of them are young adults. I have earned 464 in this position.